Welcome back, beloved followers, subscribers, and to anyone in the in between that is watching us for the very first time. I am your dungeon master for the evening, Xanaris, and as you know me in the Discord, actually, for one of the first times in a long time as Xanaris. You can also call me Daniel, but here we are with some of our intrepid adventurers. Adventurers, say hi.
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 Hello.
So, right now, one of our adventurers is out on some personal things, and I hear that they're actually meeting the ex vice president, which is actually kind of fun, believe it or not. Then we also have another one who got lost on the way down home, and she's well on her way. But with that being said, we were already running a little late because of technical difficulties, and for that we are sorry. That falls solely on me because my computer is possessed by goblins. But let's get started. So, Emily, who are you playing tonight?
I am Rory, and I am a Furbolg, mostly druid.
Wilbur, who are you playing tonight?
Tonight I am playing Wilbur. I am mostly an artificer.
For the most part. And you know who I'm talking to. Who are you playing tonight?
You do that? I was because I get this response already, and then you do something different, and I'm like, put me on the spot. I'm not good at being put on the spot. That's what
That
I'm
is
playing.
it's actually not true. You actually get put on the spot quite often. You do very well.
I'm
But
playing Lonnie, the best goddamn hero to ever hero.
a big
She is a
goddamn
human
hero.
fighter in
Ooh,
service to her lady or lord, her
depends on who you ask, really.
person.
Person. I would definitely go and call Umbra a day. For what it's worth.
You would
Oh,
call Umbra what?
a day.
A they. Okay. Yeah, I
Hmm.
thought the Umbra was a they, but I struggled for a minute to figure out what the they term to that should be.
I think Umbra does as well, to be honest with you, but that's besides the point. So, Miguel, who are you playing tonight?
I am playing the human warlock, Elephas, husband of the beautiful, the big, the strong, the tall, the gorgeous Hilda.
Ah, yes. And Harley is playing Hilda Spitfire. She's not here at the moment, but she will be here promptly. When she does, we'll go to break and I'll bring her back. I am playing all the goddamn bad guys and some of the good guys too. But tonight, before we get into that, we are a plus 18 Discord and Twitch. So if you are watching and you just so happen to be of a younger age, please take a moment, think about that. Maybe ask your parents for permission and all that fun stuff because it's going to get real weird real quick. On top of that, we also want to kind of extend and say thank you to all of our new subscribers, people that have been watching our content, people that have been commenting, people that have been watching Emily make her wonderful maps. Emily, when do you do that?
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and whenever the mood strikes.
Fantastic. And then Miguel, I hear that you're doing something on our channel too.
Yes. I am playing random video games, whatever strikes my fancy.
Oh,
Usually on Sunday nights, but it can happen any day of the week, really.
oh, and are
I
you any
have
are you any good?
I have recently completed the game I Am Fish,
I am fish.
and next I am planning to be playing the game Superliminal.
Superliminal. I like it. So we have that in store. And Francisco, there's something that you do too. What is it that you do for our channel?
Well, hopefully soon I'll be bringing back the B list where I play small independent games. Hopefully some good, some bad. The bad ones are always funny. And we'll be bringing back Matanzo Speaks in some form or another very, very soon.
Where Matanzo actually goes and practices some of his voice acting, some of his reading, and goes and teaches you guys a little bit of his journey into the world of VO. And every Saturday, ever so often, in the beginning of the month and at the end of the month, you'll see myself and usually Matanzo and sometimes some of our other players.
Sunday, not Saturday.
Oh,
Sunday.
Sunday. Every Sunday. Forgive me.
Not,
Every
not,
Sunday.
not every Sunday.
Oh, every other Sunday. Oh shit. First Sunday and then last Sunday of the month.
Every other
No,
Sunday. Every
every
other.
other Sunday, we will be doing something called Something Wicked. And Something Wicked is where we go and talk about the wicked things. We talk about cults. We talked about cults last time. We've talked about female serial killers. We've talked about cryptids, which was one of my favorite episodes, and I hope it was one of yours as well. And next time that we're going to be coming around, we're going to be talking about QAnon. And that one's actually going to be led by my entrepreneur cohort in crime, Francisco, who is a fountain of knowledge in this. And I get to be kind of the participator, listening to him just kind of go into things. So there's that. And then we also have um oh, there's a possibility of a live Halloween show. Did you guys not hear that? Oh, so now you did. There's a very good chance that I'm going to be making my way downtown, moving fast, moving quick, over
This
to
is
Francisco.
fast.
Yes, super
Going home
fast.
bound?
Going homebound. Going down to Francisco and M's place. If my if my job decides to give me the time, which I still have not found out. But that's okay, because if not, we're still gonna make it work. Oh, also, did you guys hear that the Zodiac killer was finally figured out? Would you like to
Yes.
hear some more information about that? Because that's gonna be the episode of Something Wicked right after QAnon. And now you know. So, with that being said, we would like you to subscribe. And if you can't subscribe with actual money, if you just so happen to have Amazon Prime, you'll be able to go and get a free subscription. And with that free subscription, you just got to click the little button and you get to follow us. You can do that monthly because remember, Twitch, you have to renew monthly. By doing that, you help us to be able to continue to bring content to you. And for us small creators, every single follow counts. Feel free to jump into our Discord, come and meet us for movie nights, come and meet us for chit chats and general chat, or go and send us memes in weird little places. And, just all that fun stuff. We love to engage with you. So please come and engage. And I think with that, sometimes we also have Maha Mondays, which is also in the works of coming back to itself. Um, where our intrepid wizard Mahad plays video games, and I believe they'll be playing Minecraft for family and friends.
Maha's a sorcerer.
Oh, Mahad's a sorcerer. Forgive me. Um, I think. God
There's
Almighty, and did I?
also a D&D one-off for
Oh,
the last Thursday of the month. It'll be starring Tealwall as the DM, as he has created
yeah.
Why don't you tell us about a little bit about
The
it?
the working title, because I have not fully committed to it yet, is the Haunted Pumpkin Patch.
Hmm.
So I'm just gonna leave it at that for now.
Will there be
I saw the picture of the map you were working on, and it looks gorgeous.
Will there be a
Thank
great
you.
pumpkin?
There will be now.
You see, peer pressure, kids. It makes us add things to maps and stuff. so, so
One last thing before we dive into game, we have a free Steam code for Fear, FEAR. This one will be end at the end. This one will be finished at the end of the month. We have 8 people who are participating. If you're interested, be sure to join our Discord and press the little ta-da emoji at the bottom, and you'll be automatically entered.
ta-da! So, with that, take a moment, get yourself a cup of something warm, like this, perhaps a little bit of kitty cocaine, and sit down and relax, immerse yourself in wherever we are, someplace far, far away, someplace dark, someplace not really known to the outside world. You see, our heroes have made it to Ilasul, the underdog stronghold of the Drow. They've met up with some folk. They've been able to meet up with their party again, polymorphed as Drow, disguised now and getting into shenanigans as they were attacked by number 8. Ending 8, then somehow, someway winding up in Lord Elise's home. And oddly enough, Rory seems to have sugared the pot a little bit. The proposition of Elise taking over as High Inquisitor for the court, if Lady Feridris and Lord Ilzant, her right hand, no longer existed. But Elise wasn't the only one listening. You see, for they also stumbled upon Lucas, the undead butler, who just so happens to be caretaker of this home. After a short little introduction and a little bit of a talk, somehow, someway, to the DM's surprise, Lucas was not blown up into a million pieces, and he was allowed to leave. Shockingly enough. And this brings us to our guest quarters. Players, what are you doing?
I believe we left off that we were all going into the bath together as a group.
Oh, it's that anime episode. Fantastic.
Yes. Eliphas is red in the face
I mean, to
As
be
as
fair,
he
we
is
all
currently polymorphed into a drow woman, and he is surrounded by other women
We
Hey,
don't know
who
if you're
are
a
not my
male,
wife.
and we
hey,
don't.
I don't actually think that we know that you're male. I think that we
Well,
know that
No, you
the
just
other
don't know. You've
people
only met me
Actually-
as a woman.
Actually, Harley did slip last time and say my husband. So
hey, that could
Oh.
just be a term that they use. That doesn't mean that
This
they're
is-
actually,
this
you
is
know.
That's
true.
true.
This is very true.
But Eliphas was very hesitant in joining you, but has decided to anyway, I suppose, against his better judgment.
So, if you could, and will you move all of us into the bath? I suppose.
Should be there
Seems-
already if you're on the map.
Seems to be the hip
I'm
place to be.
seeing the
Okay,
Oh,
so-
okay, yeah, we're there. I see
Okay.
it.
Wilbur, I'm going to go and move you over
Sure.
into the bath, if that's all right.
Sure.
And Fernway.
We're just getting everyone.
Is
Okay.
Wilbur
It's a party.
I don't think it was everyone that was joining in the bath.
No.
Oh, forgive me. Did I not understand?
It was Wilbur and Eric were not going to be joining.
it was just
The
Rory-
ladies.
Dristala, Lonnie, and Elephant.
So,
Yeah, that-
Excuse you. Say it right.
so, as you are there, you made your way into the bath. The bath, as Lucas stated, has been running, for he was informed by his master to make sure that you had everything that you needed to be treated as well as possible. And you see that the water smells lightly of lavender and of rose water.
Excellent.
It's very nice.
Is this like a pipes bringing water to the bath kind of thing, or is this like a?
Oddly enough, it seems that there is some type of sewage system here that is pumping water here.
So is the water currently running?
It is, and it looks like it fits in a very expensive getup.
Is the bathtub full yet?
You see,
It's in process.
Eliphas puts his goggles on, and then over his goggles, he covers his eyes. Well, we're here. Give me your hand so I can help you into the bath.
I'd like to
Oh
shape
please,
water.
we're all adults here.
I'd like to shape water and just like slap him in the face with the water.
Ah!
And then I'd like to create a 5-foot cube around us and have the water rippling around us so no one listening in would only be able to hear water splashing.
How are they going to breathe, by the way, in that cube?
It's a cube. We're standing in the center where there's air. 5
I think like
border.
a shield of water.
Yeah.
We have. I'm assuming we have a limited air supply that is enough for us to speak whatever we need to say.
I suppose I'm going to allow that. Sure.
Are you serious? I have done this multiple times in your campaigns. Don't you do that.
You see, for everyone that's watching, it's only fun when they do it. When I do it, I'm the bad guy. But anyways, you
I want to make sure the water is lapping really loudly. On the outside, not on the inside.
yes.
And as I'm doing this, I want to look Giselle in the face and be like, I assume they know your true identity.
You
As I
do.
point, okay, I have a way to get to the queen.
You said that you had some bad news. How about you share that first?
He knows that you're
Or
in
is
the
it just the bad?
house. He will not be taking us to Ilzat.
Rory,
wait.
What?
He will literally open any door you need.
Rory. Repeat the first part.
He knows that you're in the house.
Why does the Inquisitor from the Fingers know that I'm in the house?
Would you prefer Ilzat know?
Why does Elise know?
Is that not the same thing?
It is not.
Maybe not.
I thought we were all in the same page that we were going to eliminate this finger, cut
Well,
it off from the hand.
that would have been a great idea if someone had met me in his bedroom with according to the plan, but that didn't happen. I was left alone
Well,
with him.
you decided to stay alone with him.
I thought we were going to his bedroom.
We were.
That didn't happen.
It's
Just
so
tell a quick-
hard to come up with plans when you don't have your magic stones that let you talk mind to mind.
You
Uh,
guys have magic stones?
You see the
Oh, did I say that?
Stop.
For what
Okay.
it's worth, I was listening to the whole thing, and I think he could be turned.
Are you sure?
What did you offer him?
Ilzat. His position.
You bribed him with a job.
He wants the ruler to be respected, not feared. If he were to die, I don't really care. But he can get us to your sister and to Vincent.
That okay. Me and my beloved were hired to bring the young lady here over to the rebels. If that is what you wish, my lady.
That still is the case.
I am not here to kidnap you. I'm here to take you willingly. But what this is more than what we were hired to do.
We gave our word that we would help dismantle.
You see Dristella pick up her hand. She snaps her fingers and a very heavy bag appears in it. And she tosses it at Elephas's feet.
But I pick it up and I open it.
You see it, there's a solid 150 platinum pieces in it.
Damn.
We are your bodyguards for the rest of this journey, whatever you wish. Are we taking over a country? It sounds like fun.
Give it time, we might be.
We also have more news, and I think, Lonnie, your memory would be useful.
What was the other news?
Out of character, it was where the her sister didn't really have her. It was Windsor. It was probably Windsor that had her wife murdered, not her sister.
Oh. There seems to be some question as to who paid for it was paid for your partner. her um there seems to be some confusion as to who actually wanted her gone.
What? What are you talking about?
Um, out of character, Emily. I don't specifically remember
Okay, I
all the
got you. I
details.
got you. I got you. Do you know of the Tarians?
Everyone knows the Tarians.
We have an inkling that they are working with Windsor and that they are behind creating the creature that horrid creature in Windsor's manor.
When we went after one, we found a hidden laboratory in the same house that one was under. And they had these tubes. And I actually
You show her the drawing?
pull out my book and show her the drawing of the tubes. It's just like a rough sketch, and the one that had the other creature in it.
We believe this was the family member of the lady that took that potion.
When
Lonnie,
we
Elephas, Emily. Roll perception.
oh,
Perception.
12.
Thank God
26.
for Elephas.
Jeez.
I can see forever.
I wish I could whisper this in your ear, but I can't. She sees the tube. She looks at it with a confused face. But for a moment, Elephas, you've been around people. She knows what this is. For just a split second, she holds the book. She looks it towards all of you. And what is this?
Found a prototype here in Ilazul. In the toy maker.
No, I didn't show her that page, and those are not on the same page.
Oh, I know. I didn't know that, but I was telling her that we found the prototype.
Well, I'm telling Daniel the page that she sees. One side is blank,
Mhm.
and one side is the picture of the 5 tubes, and
Okay.
the creature, and like a rough sketch of the creature inside.
So you're saying that these things came from this lab, but yet we saw the handmaiden become this. A handmaiden, mind you, that traveled with me from Ilasul secretly.
That was being blackmailed, and that if she didn't take the potion taking this potion makes you into this creature. It seems like that they were torturing this creature to keep it alive in the tube. But we found a prototype here in Ilazul at the toy maker's shop.
What?
I
Where?
think
Toymaker.
that, for what it's worth, these tubes are not new technology. They're old technology.
They've just been
Um,
perfected.
well, no.
No.
The technology was, I think, possibly rediscovered. And the toy maker's attempt was a cruder attempt to discover how it worked. And these things could all be linked, but it could just be multiple people finding the old technology.
What exactly does it do?
I don't know.
From what we saw in the book, wasn't it keeping it alive? The tubes keeping it alive,
That's all that it seemed to be doing at the time.
right?
But that doesn't really say that it was this purpose. It looked more like an incubator at the time.
Okay. I would definitely relay that. It looks like some sort of incubator.
My
It was keeping it alive.
my lady, this mention of this toy maker. I when we were speaking with the rebels, we met a toy like creature who was creating an army. Would that happen to be the same toy maker they are referring to?
What's his name?
Did he ever give us his name?
She did not.
I don't think he did.
We know his name. It's
Malachi.
Malachi. Those T was Theodorus or something. Malachi.
Theodorus Malachi.
Yeah.
He did not provide his name. He honestly looked like a wind-up puppet on strings.
Maha never mentioned a wind-up puppet.
Also,
I would
What the
like to
my
heck?
say that
lady, I wish no offense, but I my ability to interact with others may be limited, but I recognize the faces and emotions of others, and yours betrayed you when you looked at this rough sketch. Is there some information that might be relevant to our current situation here?
Is there warlock?
I asked you that.
The coins that you hold in your hand say otherwise.
Nope, no information here.
Hmm.
If there's any information that you have that could help us.
The please do not, friends, do not mistaken my stance. I am happy to help fight the good fight. Obviously, the current rulers are not the best suited for their charge. The coins simply help motivate. But I am in this 100%.
You see her face soften. I'm sorry. I haven't been honest.
I
I want
I I
to
once again apologize, my lady. It's just
No,
that
no, no.
all
It's my fault.
relevant data might assist us.
grab my journal whenever like I take it if
I've been hiding certain things. We didn't run. We didn't just run between Sue. I faked my own death.
Elise was under the impression that you were dead and your partner, that the rebels killed you. And
Well, we didn't really know that we were going to be getting involved with the rebels, so we put the blame on them. So there's that.
I want to roll insight to make sure that she is being as truthful and forthcoming as she
Please.
states. 27. I can see forever.
Miguel with the good rolls today.
Yeah.
For once.
She's
She's what?
What?
she's lying.
No.
Just a
I'll
little
keep
bit.
quiet this. I'll keep
This
quiet this time.
there's just a tinge of a lie. Most of it is truth, but there's just a sprinkle.
Elephant squints.
At least saw some.
It's not like before. This is you can tell it's something gentle that she just kind of passed over, but there is a little bit of a line what she just said.
Elephant gently squints.
Can I ask, why did you feel that those links were necessary?
We weren't run off just because of our partnership. We were run off because I was meant to become a priestess of love, and I refused.
Now, would we know if becoming a priestess is whether or not you're not allowed to marry a woman?
No, it means that I would have to become bloodthirsty like
Why? Elise told us that your union was not. It was blessed.
Of course it was. She didn't have a choice. If I was to become high priestess, it has to be blessed. So we faked the ceremony. We did a lot of imagery, magic, and things like that. And I made it seem as if though the god herself was very pleased about our union. And she was not. My sister found out about it, and for us to go and say that I literally lied for the god would make us look weak. So I was told that I could kill my wife and gain back some credibility. And I said no.
Good for you.
I ran. And I blamed the rebels. I didn't know what else to do. I took as much gold as I possibly could. I had made connections before then, and I was already making money legitimately in other ways.
Did Windsor reach out to you first, or did you reach out to him?
I reached out to Windsor. We had already spies in his court. We knew what he was doing, and I stole the orb as collateral, and Windsor promises protection.
Do you think that he would have killed your wife to get back at you?
Maybe. I'm not sure. The problem is that that doesn't change the fact that my sister would have done the same just as easily. There are no good guys here in this conversation. You realize that, right? I made a mistake. I shouldn't have.
Sake.
Right back.
No, it's not that. I was younger. I was stupid. If the rebels, I thought that the rebels were this small little rinky dinky thing, and that if I did this, they would just go away and it wouldn't even matter, and it would go and glorify the empire, and we would look strong because they eliminated them because of it. And now I'm in cahoots. Of course not. I don't have a choice. Do you have any idea what the alternative? You don't. If I don't go, if Verdris isn't there, Varen is there. Our sister, or Arrogane, or Siofra. If you think for one moment that Ilzet is bad, you haven't seen my sister. They'll cut this kingdom up. Everything we've done will become a wasteland. I can't do that, and I won't. If I can take out Feridris, they'll be too scared to move. They'll bend the knee because they have to. I don't want to kill my sister, but I don't think I have a choice anymore. Elephas, you begin to realize maybe a little bit of the lie that she was talking about. As she turns, and for the first time in this whole conversation, nothing but truth pours out. There will be no queen. The rebels are going to eliminate the entirety of the royal family. A democracy will be declared in Ilasu. That's the truth.
So you're going to allow them to kill you as well?
I'm already dead. I will help them to establish their democracy. I will come back from the dead like the phoenix, and I will give my blessing to it so that the other drows don't eat them alive. And then I'm going to go someplace, and I'm going to read a book. Maybe get a garden.
Can I insight that?
Yeah.
I don't
Mm.
trust her anyway.
Mhm.
That's a dirty 20.
She's not lying, but she's not being 100% truthful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever may come, you have my and Hilda's protection till then.
Thank you.
Even
There's,
possibly after.
I would like that. Rory, I want you to be able to have a place that you can have your child. And Lonnie, do you have any idea the artifacts that are hidden inside that castle? The things that have happened in the Citadel?
I do. I've been to Alexandria. So I do. Or the library, rather.
You visited Ilzad's prison.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you have. Oh my gosh.
I have my own way inside, and my plan was to take you guys through that, but there was already a plan in place, so I didn't need to tell you.
Well, do we need to line up with the rebels?
I think so. We don't have the strength to do this on our own. They have contacts within the palace. They can go and get us into places that we need to be able to get into.
I
And
don't
it
like
can't.
the idea of sending you in to die.
Not yet. We need to sit. We need to plan. This isn't the place for it. And you see that the air begins to kind of get a little bit dry now. But this is a good place to start. I'm sorry. I haven't been 100% honest, but I don't know if I know how to be.
Is anyone 100% honest?
You hear Umbra?
Especially in this place.
I'm rather honest. Not particularly sure if I know how to lie. Do I? You hear a
I
genuine
think
question.
at her. Don't. It's a despicable habit to form.
Oh, that's
Can
fair.
I roll perception to
Please
notice
do.
that someone
Please
is
do.
having a conversation with
To know
themselves?
that I'm talking to myself. I mean, I
Twen-
giggled out loud when she said that.
22.
When Umbra said that, she knows she doesn't lie. I giggled out loud. That was you
Uh,
guys heard that.
I want
is
I want you to know that as you I lost my trail of thought. As you laugh out loud like that, Lonnie. Elephas, you catch it for just a second. She's having a really intense internal dialogue. And she either laughed at her own joke or somebody whispered in her ear.
is there someone else here?
Is there?
I look at Lonnie like, we're not going to tell him.
I look around. I don't see anybody.
You hear a whisper in your left ear, Lonnie. There's always someone here, though.
Of course, but he doesn't need to know that.
Oh,
Did who are you talking to?
She didn't say that out loud.
Umbra.
Who are
Oh,
you
you,
thinking to?
Umbra?
What do you mean?
Many secrets. Many secrets.
I forget that not everyone can hear me. Lady Umbra. No, nothing.
Is it lady?
It is now.
Okay.
But the lady can be a lord. Can they not?
Feel the
You can
scent
be
of
whatever you want to be.
affirmation. Hmm.
I'm only asking so I
My
know what
my friends,
words to use.
I have been begging for it in the chat, but can we go on a quick break?
Hmm.
Sorry, I didn't check the
Sorry.
chat at all.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't. I don't look at the chat when I'm doing the D&D thing. I'm so sorry. So with that, we will say, are we all going to sleep for the time being?
Yes.
I suppose, yeah.
Wilbur, will
Yes.
you be doing anything else before we go to break?
Working on your shield at all?
All right. So with that, everybody, we're going to go take a quick little 5-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.
Did you actually roll a 20?
A 25. Because chaos has now begun to reign.
I am the danger.
I am the danger. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. These skeletons. They're gonna be like, I wish I didn't wake up today.
Nah,
Yes.
I wish I'd stayed dead.
I wish I was really dead. Dead. Ooh, wait.
Maha is going to ask them for a festive drink.
The rogue will look at Maha for a moment and then look at Ebenezer. We have.
What do you like to drink in the rain and Windsor at this time of year?
That's the stomach. Beer. I drink beer. Would you like
Oh.
one?
I will take one beer.
Beer for everyone? Beer for everyone?
Oh, I'll
no,
take
see.
some mulled wine, please.
Eyebrow. Because at this point I know, don't I?
Yeah.
Eyebrow.
It's mulled wine! It's better than beer! I'll
Still
take
sorry.
some milk and honey. Jeez.
Run.
Oh,
You just killed the dragon.
okay, good. Glorious. Okay, we can get my 3 arrows. Yes. Be on fire. I'm doing damage to you. Can't see resolve.
I'm taken care of. The editor elves, I finally got our bitrate working, and sometimes Twitch gets a little bit angry, so we're going to go and try this one more time. As you may know me, I am Daniel, or you may also know me as Xanaris, the dungeon master of the Legion game that we play every Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
I don't think fire does much damage. It did 38 to her just now. Oh, she just knocked over that tree! What? That's pretty epic. No wonder she could break our fossil. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. She's a strong, independent dragon lady.
It's the strongest thing on this mountain. Odin really doesn't like you. You want some of this action?
He's like, yeah. You're lucky I ran out of stamina. You'd be dead. You watch out when I get stamina. Everyone's gonna be real sad they ran into me.
Catch my breath.
I catch my breath, get your ass kicked.
Not allowed to say. Ah, thanks. A parting gift. I can't say the F word again.
Lava. So let's see. So one thing that I really did like here is the water aspect. Let me see if I can click on it. Nope, I can't. So water. Let's do a little bit of water. If you want to make
my mouse to move it slightly. Play that in real life? Absolutely, 100%. I wish I could do this in real life. Because I can do it in theory when on simple things, but like on my homework and studying, I do it the hard way. My ADD just kicks in. It's like, you're going to do this one thing perfectly.
Mother of, I don't know, what would be a Viking way to make an insult? You, scourge, yeah, you coward. You scourge at the bottom of my boot. Oop, I'm gonna kill myself. My car looks like keep running around and you have to swim sometimes, and then I'm just gonna randomly drown one day and not know why I'm dead. I picked up that wood and it floated into the sky. You son of a... Oh, it came down. Okay, thank you.
Noticed what the introduction. I don't know if you guys noticed that I just
And here we are in Legion. Our players discussing treason in the home
Yay!
of Elise. Treason and high murder, it seems.
Best kind of murder.
Mm-hmm.
The high kind.
The highest of kind. So, since we're all heading over to bed, is everyone going to sleep?
I'm snoozing.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I am just apologizing to Hilda over and over again about being in the shower, in the bath with other women.
You're not
How
even
It's not.
dare you? What?
It's not. It's not what you think. With no,
Other women?
everyone's clothes were on, and you know, um, look what I have, and I show her the bag of gold.
Platinum.
Of platinum.
Platinum, I mean, sorry. No,
No.
look,
What?
we can't talk freely here. I'll tell you later, but please, I'm sorry.
Yes, just advertise that we have secrets. I'm not there.
Oh, those are the best kind, aren't they?
I would never betray your trust, my love.
There's a time and a place. This is neither of those things.
I love you.
I'm gonna go to bed, but my back is towards you. I'm going to get angry.
No. No, don't. Oh no. I tuck the bag of platinum towards her. Keep you company.
I'll say that you guys are in your own little room with the bag of platinum.
Oh, are we all in the exact same room?
You can be. You tell me.
I would definitely go off with Wilbur.
Wait. Lonnie and Maha are in the room with me and Hilda.
Actually, Lonnie and Maha were by themselves in the room, and they just got switched.
Just walked in.
Why did they just get switched?
Oh, so sorry. So sorry. So sorry.
Maha's just staring at you while you sleep.
I feel like that's something Maha would do.
I mean, Maha needs sleep too, right?
Maha doesn't sleep.
For some
we can
reason,
go
I
to
thought like Maha never slept.
Maha actually does sleep, believe it or not.
I imagine Maha wide-eyed, just like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Ooh, a snore.
I mean,
So-
if Lonnie's choosing to bunk with somebody, Lonnie's choosing to bunk with Maha, so.
You see
Maha is
that-
probably just like in a Smeagol pose, hovering above you,
As you
just watching you.
as you all kind of head over to your own beds, as the engaged couple have a moment with their platinum bag, and Maha kind of cuddles up into Lonnie's back. Oh, Maha, excuse me, excuse Maha, excuse Maha.
Oh my gosh, I'm just imagining Maha curling up like a cat, kind of, you know, in a way that looks vaguely uncomfortable. Like, how in the world are you sleeping like that?
And
But
you
Maha
see-
looks like
In
a
a drow
drow
body.
right
and
now.
you see that they kind of you see they go to go grab their hat, but it's not there, so it's like, oh right. Maha has forgotten that Maha is not Maha. Maha is person.
Maza?
Maza. Yes. Maha's going to rest. Maha's had a long day. Good
Good
night.
night, Maha.
And you see that they kind of like cuddle their head into the pillow like that, and they go to bed. Wilbur, Rory, heading over to bed. You see that two does not get into the bed. He stays in one of the little seats there in the room with you, awake for a while, kind of twiddling a dagger in between his fingers as he looks at the door.
Now, two, I believe, would never sleep.
I see that you guys are sharing the room with your adopted child.
I can't do what I was originally planning on doing. All our stuff's downstairs, so
Oh,
whatever you want to do.
I have no idea.
You could just rest.
Yeah.
I trust the half crazy man with the knife.
I
with
mean-
the knife in the dark.
I mean, technically, he only. He said, wait, how did number two keep his knife?
Good question.
Anyway, what I was going to say is, at least told us to leave weapons and magical objects on the table,
Mhm.
not anything else.
I know. It's a magical object that I needed.
Gotcha.
I figured Lonnie left
5, 6.
very little.
Fair. Well, at least Archie can keep guard in the room, so you can actually get some sleep, Eric.
Archie?
Or, I'm sorry, not
Muffet?
Archie, Muffet.
It's Layla's Archie, so
I will rename it to
You
Muffet.
You see 2 can turn to you. How kind. I'm good.
So, I did a bad thing. And I'm going to tell him what I did because they already know the conversation.
He just lights up a cigarette as he's sitting there. He seems to have also snuck away his cigarette box. I tell you. He goes underneath his tongue and he pulls out one of the communicators. Flings it to you. I haven't been listening, but I've been feeling it move, so I'm pretty sure they've been trying to talk to us.
I wipe it off first.
I was gonna say, for a bunch of cat
I-
spit in your ear.
I do have a bit of an addiction to poison, so that makes sense.
And then I just didn't want to get my ear wet. That was what I was thinking.
Give yourself a really gross wet willy.
Yeah.
Indirect
Well,
wet willy.
I mean, I'm never really sure if my saliva is poisonous or not, so there is that.
I kind of just pick it up and sniff it now. Like I'm kind of
Ew.
nervous. And I
It'll be
What's it
fine.
smell like?
wait, I have prestidigitation. I'm gonna prestidigitation this thing. Wait, am I thinking of the right character?
I'm sure.
I do have prestidigitation. So I'm gonna prestidigitation, put it in my ear.
You know, I do that because I'm playing 2 characters, and one is actually a thief, and the other one is a thief by profession, but not a thief. So I'm like, wait, what can I do again?
So you put the piece back into you.
And
Hello.
this is all mental, right?
Hello.
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
Ah,
Hello.
Gustav.
Good Gustav. No, madam.
Oh God, you sounded like Gustav. I'm sorry. Oh,
It's me. No.
is this the Yip Yankee?
Or
Not the
just
Yip
ask who
Yankee.
this.
Who is this?
This is Outpost 1. Watching your coordinates in Inspector Elise's home.
Oh, yes, right. Not who I thought I was going to be talking to.
Right.
Hi.
Hello. We were checking in to make sure that you and the Crown Princess were well.
We are safe at the moment.
Gif Yankee?
Don't worry about it. It's been a weird, long few days.
Over and out.
Okay, bye.
You see, you know what?
This is all in
You
my
see
head,
two-
right?
No, I know, but I don't feel that Rory's good at hiding her face. You see
Fair.
the 2 just kind of turn. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sure he believes that.
He doesn't say anything. He just keeps on twirling the dagger in his hand. You should go to bed.
What's your charisma?
My charisma is low, actually. It's +1. So it's a 13.
Gotcha. It's not that bad, but
Yeah. I guess I will. Yeah, I'll go to bed and I'll talk to them later.
Sure. So,
I would like to remind Mr. DM
yeah.
that we have I in our room. Maha and I do.
I know
And-
that I is there.
Presumably, he does not need to sleep, does he?
Well, Idol is now a little bit more functioning than before. I does not sleep. No.
Can you keep watch?
I is always keeping watch as designated from before.
Thank you.
Yes. Lani,
Yes.
is
That's a really big
I
eye.
is I a person?
Never officially had that ceremony yet.
But that happened before I's memory got rearranged. I don't think that I'm the correct person to ask that question.
You see
I am
Maha
not.
turn over right when you say that, gently pat I in the head. I is I, like Maha is Maha.
That's really beautiful.
That explains everything.
You see that I just kind of stops. I is I. And he sits and he watches the door.
Thank you, I.
I would like you all to make intelligence saving throws.
Is this a trap?
Intelligence.
It is not.
Straight
Wait,
intelligence?
it would be at
Nothing.
Intelligence saving throw.
Since we're asleep, wouldn't it be at disadvantage?
Oh God, it would be. All of you roll
Why-
an intelligence saving throw with
why-
disadvantage.
would you do that?
Why, Emily? Why?
Why, Em?
The DM in me! The DM in me!
Good,
rolled
good.
You put the DM in you to sleep while you're a player.
With disadvantage, that's an 18.
Ugh.
With disadvantage, it's a 6.
I'm actually proficient in
That's what
intelligence
I got
saves.
too.
I just want you to know that the first roll I made was a dirty 20. But my disadvantage roll is a 9.
I had a 14.
I love you guys!
I also had a 14. We having similar rolls.
You had a 17 and a 6.
I got a 14 plus 3 is 17.
Oh.
But remember, you're rolling with disadvantage, so you take the lowest one.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
so 6.
So, 5 for me.
18.
The night continues.
Isn't that what most nights do?
Does it,
No.
Miss Bit?
I don't want to be that person, but
As all of a
pretty sure
sudden
that's
your
how time
eyes
works.
go wide open. You wake.
Who's? Who?
Spitfire.
Oh.
Does the night really go that way?
I mean, I'm pretty sure night time moves, usually.
You are awake though. Your husband gently snoring on the side. As you wake, you could swear that you see a little, but it seems to be kind of like a lightning bug.
And I catch it.
Just, but it's crawling across the floor.
Can I catch it?
Do you get up to grab it?
Yeah. Or
Roll a-
investigate. I'd rather roll investigate, I think.
Please do roll investigate for me.
It's a 1, but I think investigate is more accurate. Oh no!
What did you get?
A
A
3.
3.
You see as you
It's not food, obviously.
it is not food. You see as you go to go grab it, it seems to move really fast. And it runs out the door. The little
Can
light
I?
in the hallway.
Mm, hold on. Let me see what my actions are. I think I would like to use my divine sense again,
Sure.
which detects good and evil.
As you you call onto your holier purpose. Oddly enough, you feel nothing.
Really? Not even
Nothing at
undead
all.
butler man?
Not even undead butler man.
That's strange. I should at least be aware of him.
Mhm.
All right, then I guess I follow. Oh wait, no. I think I'll wake up my husband first. But I'm not gonna be gentle about it. I'm just gonna like shove him off the bed.
So angry at him. The bug is now
Shove him.
controllable.
So as you shove him, you see his body just hit the floor.
I get up. Uh,
No, you do not.
I don't.
His body hits the floor.
Hmm. What else can I do?
I don't like this game. And that's why you shouldn't go to bed being upset at your husband.
That's why you shouldn't go to bed angry. I guess I'll just follow the. Wait, no. First, I'm gonna put my husband back in bed, gentle like, and then I'm gonna go follow the little lightning bug.
Okay. As you begin to make your way out, you see it moves.
Do I still have my chair leg?
Yeah, I'll say that you have it.
Cool. All right, I'm still following this thing. As long as I
Hey.
got my chair leg.
Hey, M, I would like to copy this real quick. Thank you. You see another one.
Oh, another one.
This
Comes out of the
place is
room.
infested.
Just a little soft glow to it, but it's very dark. You literally just see a very gentle glow.
Faint light.
Mm-hmm. And you can roll another perception check if you like.
I would like. But it's not food related. I probably won't perceive. Oh, that's not too bad, I guess. 10.
Average. You did perfectly average.
That's not a lightning bug.
It's not a lightning bug.
It's
What
a
is it?
mouse
A mouse?
that's glowing.
Mice don't glow. Usually.
Mice do not glow.
Under normal circumstances, they don't.
M, could you please do another one for me?
Do you want it to be a mouse or do you want it to be a lightning bug?
You can make it into a mouse. I mean, or lightning bug. It doesn't matter now.
Oh wow! When I typed
Lightning
in
mouse.
mouse, they gave me a computer mouse. If you
No,
like
no
a
worries.
Computer mouse.
You see now that there's one that's starting to kind of walk a little bit closer to you, straight from the stairs. It stops. Kind of gets on its hind legs. And you begin to see it now. It's glowing from the top of its head. That is completely transparent. And you can actually see its brain ever so slightly.
Huh.
Hello, friend. You hear it in the front of your mind.
Ooh. Hey, Mousy.
Do you hear another voice? Hello, friend. Hello, friend.
Oh, so many new friends.
I didn't realize I married a Disney princess.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can definitely hear you.
Oh, good. Do you know what you
It's
have to do now?
no, not a clue.
No worries. You're not awake yet, are you?
I mean, I thought I was, but now
You're
that you've
not.
asked that, I'm not quite so sure.
You're not. You're still
Oh,
asleep. Mm,
oh,
The
why am I dreaming this dream?
oh, well, you'll find out soon enough.
I mean, you could just tell me instead of being cryptic.
Fair. Fair.
I
But
feel like it might save us all a little bit of time.
you hear it speaking in cut voices. But what fun would that be?
Well, I don't think dreams are supposed to be fun.
Only if they become nightmares.
Well, I mean, dreams are dreams.
But it's not a dream. You see,
What you just said it
as you
was.
oh, we lied. You see,
What?
since you're laying there now, we were able to go and get the mind flare tadpole inside of your ear, and it's connected onto your spine.
Ew.
No worries.
What?
This is just a dream that we're giving you so that you don't go and get upset about what you're about to do.
Well, I think I'm kind of upset anyway.
We understand, but that's okay. You'll just have to kill your husband first.
Could I not? Could I not do that?
Don't think you have much of a choice, sadly.
I think I'd like to have a choice.
We don't think you do.
This
Well, then you're
voice
not very good friends, are you?
this voice works in customer service.
Not really. I guess not.
You're
But
all bad friends.
we are bad friends.
Very clearly, you are bad friends, and I would like to walk away and close the door.
You do in your dream as you close the door. Eliphas, roll. I'm gonna give you a chance.
Oh boy.
Roll wisdom for me.
17.
Okay. I'm just checking a note here real quick.
Oh boy.
17 is really high roll.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
only
but I
3
don't
away
know
from
what I'm
20.
rolling for right now.
Yeah, but it's
But I
still
have a
only
few
3 away from
ideas.
20.
Yeah, I know, but I have a few ideas, and none of them are good.
Eliphas, as you open up your eyes, you see Hilda standing beside the bed.
I
That's creepy.
my
Her
my
eyes are
love, are
bright yellow.
just one.
Just one. Where is the orb?
Wait, you said this was Hilda?
Yes.
Who am I speaking to?
Roll an opposed athletics check with disadvantage, please.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
And
no.
don't worry, Hilda. I've got your character sheet.
I'm sure you do.
That's a 16 and a 6. So we're going with that 6.
As you say, who am I talking to? And you feel a squeeze on your throat. The orb. Where is it?
I can't talk.
You feel that shrink. You know she's strong. This is unearthly. And as they begin to squeeze, they pull away for a second. If you yell, we will rip your spine out from your body.
I want to do something here, GM. I first put my hands together, like if I'm about to plead to them. But instead, I just close my eyes and I start to pray to my deity. Now, Hilda and I have a unique case where I have forsaken my original deity and replaced it with her. And she has done similarly the same for me.
Correct.
We share a very unique bond.
This is true. This is what
So
establishes your warlock bound to her.
I clasp my hands as tightly as I can, and I start to call out to my deity. Hilda, I need to speak to you, my beloved. You are the most important thing in this world to me.
Baby.
You are everything that I cherish. You are the most precious treasure this adventure could ever find.
Hey.
Hilda can't be mad at you anymore.
As you finish this, and as you begin to say it, you feel her hands wrap around your skull
I don't stop.
and begin to
I'm
compress.
I am calling
We
out to
will
you.
extract the location from inside of your mind. Do not worry.
I
You can
think
find it.
not. And with that, I'm going to cast a spell.
Before you do that,
No, just hear me out first,
what are you
please.
casting?
Let me find it first. Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration of an unoccupied space of your choice, and you can see within range. The guardian occupies a space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield, emblazoned with the symbol of your deity. Any creature hostile to you, any creature hostile to you, but okay.
I got you.
The point is, the specter of the guardian is going to be Hilda. So if I
Gotcha.
can't pull Hilda from her into her body, back in controlling her body, and I will create an image of Hilda who will do it by force.
Right as you go to cast, you close your eyes and you remember. Hilda. Spitfire. You hear a voice ring out to you. I need you. I need you. I need you. And you see the mice begin to look at each other. I would like you to make a wisdom save with advantage.
Me or Hilda?
Hilda.
Wisdom? Oh, saving throw. Oh, okay.
What you get?
Yeah. Yeah!
Oh!
What you get? What you get?
25.
I prayed real hard for you, baby.
As you hear Hilda, you turn and you see Eliphas standing beside you. These aren't your friends.
You're right, they're not. They're rude, and they're mean, and they're bad friends.
And as you say that, Hilda, you see them begin to go up to each other, forming something reminiscent to a swarm. We did
like a
not
rat king?
say that you could leave. And as they begin to form up, you see that they begin to form a body built of the swarm as it begins to stand up from the floor itself. We did not give you permission to leave yet. And right as they begin to reach out, you see Eliphas, we don't have to ask for permission. You come to, and you see your hands firmly gripped around your husband's head as blood begins to trickle down from the nail cut wounds on the side. as this is happening, Lonnie, what is it that you rolled again?
Because it was at disadvantage, I rolled a
Hmm.
9.
Oh.
And I will forever remind a certain someone of that.
Lonnie, as you
But I would like
begin.
to remind
Mhm.
you that I is there, and certainly I would see this glowing rat and awareness of something, right? Right?
No, or the glowing rat is in your head.
So this is what happens with you. Give me a second because I gotta get my notes.
You start to crush Miles.
Also, I have a powerful friend with
You get up.
me.
You're alone
Oh no.
in the Underdark. You're young. You don't have your weapons with you. You don't have your armor. You're tired. Where's Where's my father at? You see a little bright light at the end of the little tunnel that you seem to be in.
I mean, I follow the bright light because of course I do.
You do? And as you begin to follow it, it goes out into what seems to be a larger room. You start seeing a lot of them, actually. Little bright lights.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Your name is Lani.
Umbra?
It Umbra. We don't know an Umbra. We know a
Umbra?
Lani. Lani, who are you talking to?
Where am I?
You're in a dream. We want you
Umbra?
to feel comfortable. Lani, we're talking to you. We would appreciate if you paid attention.
I don't feel very comfortable at the moment.
That's okay. It's going to get a lot more uncomfortable in a few minutes. Just relax.
Umbra?
Don't. We are speaking to you. And you hear another voice. We are not done yet.
Can I feel Umbra at all?
Make a wisdom save for me.
17?
Lonnie. Champion. They sound very far away.
Umbra?
It's alright. We're the voices in your head now. We've put a mindflayer tadpole inside of your ear. It's beginning to consume the lower part of your brain and will connect itself to the bottom of your spine. We are now ceasing control for just a moment as we begin to go and take complete control of your body. The first action that we'll do is that we're going to rip the sorcerer apart, since they have been seen as the biggest threat. We neutralized you first.
I don't know if I should. That sounds like a backhanded compliment.
We don't particularly understand compliment, but take it as you will.
I don't like this. I
They,
like having control of my body.
that's fair. It's not going to matter in a moment. And
Is there like anything around that I could pick up and throw at these rats?
there is not just a nice little open space as you see two little
I
windows
want
open.
to kick the nearest rat and just continue kicking all of them.
Lonnie chose violence.
But two windows open. And in those two windows, you see, as though you're seeing a movie, seeing Maha laying next to you as
Oh
you're
no.
getting up from the bed. Don't worry,
I
we're not really here, so you can't hurt us.
would like to try my hardest to reach for Umbra. Umbra, I really could use some help right now.
What do you do to reach out to Umbra?
I'm young, and I don't have my weapons or armor.
You do not.
I remember the first time that I met Umbra, and I was in the Underdark, and lost, and without my weapons, because I had fallen, and they landed somewhere else. And I remember that first meeting with Umbra, where she offered help in return for some favors. And
Roll
I remember that feeling.
roll a wisdom save for me with advantage.
24.
Umbra. Umbra. And you see that you pick up your hand as you go to grab Maha's face. But you notice in the other hand,
Save Maha
something
again.
is slowly beginning to flip around. Kind of like an eel almost, with little pincers in the front. And a lamprey mouth. As the hand begins to extend out, it stops. And you turn. And you hear a blood curdling. And you see a dead rat, another dead rat, and a gauntlet holding one of them up to a face that you can't see. Ah, I've seen these before. Have I ever
Have
told
I?
you about Mind Flare minions? This is a cranium rat. A little bit different from what I remember.
Disgusting
She
creatures.
snaps it in half as she flings it to the side like that. I'm never far away. Why would it ever make you think that? As you see your hand firmly grip around the creature that it has in it, and its intestines begin to shoot out in between your fingers. Maha's still asleep. You feel a hand on your shoulder. I am never far away.
Thank you.
Of course. What is a lord without a champion? Rory Wilbur, what were your roles again?
It was a lady 2 hours ago. I had a
Fair
wink at her.
enough.
I got an 18.
I got a 4 or a 5. I don't remember. Let me scroll up. 5.
Funny enough, you wake up, Rory. You don't see any light. But you do see two.
Am I awake or in a dream?
Well, you feel two, actually.
Okay.
As he is just about to stab Wilbur in his sleep. I'm going to let you roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Okay. How long was I asleep for?
Not very.
Okay. Thank God I've got a
So I know that all of these things are happening at the same time.
They are.
But the first thing that Lonnie does is wakes Maha and goes to check on everybody else. And honestly, she's probably checking on either Gisela or Rory first.
Sure. What you get?
7.
So,
Is he going
Rory.
first? I got a
Yes.
19 plus 2, so 21.
Okay. So, as you have a second, you see that the dagger's about to dive itself into Wilbur's neck. And it's almost as if the time begins to slow down for a second. You see the action that's about to happen. And you go first.
Bonus action Misty Step to right where Eric is. Let me move my character. So I'm assuming Eric is here.
He is.
So Misty Step being bonus action right here. And I'm going to put myself in between him and Wilbur. And going to object interact slap Wilbur. And then
He's not an object, but I'll let you go and get a hit off on him.
bodies are considered objects.
He's not dead. He's asleep.
But is he dead asleep?
Fair enough.
Okay, and then I am going to be using a featural trait. I have to scroll down to find it.
Mhm.
That. Check that off. Magic Initiative, I will be using it to do 2 cantrips. Actually, no. I will be shaping water into his eyes.
Sure. I would go and say he gets a dexterity save at least on that to go and see if he can maneuver.
That's up to you. That's your call.
Yeah, I'll let him get a dexterity thing to that. Okay. As you shift the water out of the little nightstand cups and it goes into his eyes, you see that he's able to maneuver this way. Roll perception check for me.
Perception. 22.
He's got blood coming out from one of his ears. As he moves aside, he turns around, one yellow eye staring back at you.
Okay. I will be doing something else, a feature ability where I can do 2 cantrips.
Yep. Get your cantrip.
So that'll take. I have to mark that off. Then using my sorcerer points, or my cantrips. Now I can do the level 1. Oh shit. Do I realize what's going on? Because I don't want to metagame.
No, you wouldn't. You've never seen this before.
Detect magic.
Something's not right.
Detect
of course.
magic.
Two's finally cracked and decided just to kill us all.
I was gonna go and say Two's finally had enough. Sadly, as you detect magic, you don't feel any magic.
That is my turn.
All right. As you see that, Two slowly turns his head to you. We are not here to hurt you.
Sure seems
We
like
are.
you're about to plunge a knife into my brother. Wait, do I realize that that's not Eric talking?
We are here
Shit.
to help. The orb was taken from us.
You're with Sunbreaker?
You see his face twist. How dare you speak our master's name? Where is the orb? I would like you to roll a wisdom save for me, please.
Oof, 11.
Give me a sec. I gotta double check. So sorry. All right.
What was the name? It wasn't Jenkins. I'm thinking Old Man Jenkins, but that wasn't the undead guy.
It's Lucas.
Lucas, thank you.
Okay. You see its eye open wide, and you hear. The first. As your mind goes blank, and the dominate person takes control. Wilbur.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. Sorry. I was trying to
Can
find
you-
dominates.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you feel me, Wilbur?
Yeah. Yeah. You're usually kind of quiet. What's going on?
You are in danger. Easy. Take a moment. Do not act yet. Your sister is no longer underneath her own control. The Lithids have made their presence known. And you open your eyes. And Rory, you're not there, oddly enough. When Wilbur opens up his eyes, Lonnie, you begin to wake everyone up, and you hear peaches, 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 peaches.
Thank you, I.
Hilda, Elephas, as you begin to everyone wake up. Oh, hold on. There are no mice.
I was already woken up getting my skull crushed.
That is true.
I would like to my love, can you please lay down? We need to make sure we extract the mind flayer tadpole from your head somehow.
Before I do that, how did Elephas take hit points when I squoze his head?
No.
Oh, okay.
I love that
He's
word.
fine.
I love that.
I'll lay
And
down
as
then.
and as you
Uh,
begin to do that, yes, Lonnie.
Speaking of, the rats said something about a tadpole to me as well. So I want to ask Umbra, is there a tadpole in my head?
Well, it is going in through your Maha will be able to get it.
Maha?
You see,
Oh,
Maha's
it's
already
it's
kind of
still
putting on,
visible like in the ear. It's
yeah,
not
kind of
all
putting
the way
on,
in?
kind of putting in their goggles. It didn't have enough time. Maha will get, and you see that they start getting some tools out. Say no worries, no worries. As you are
I
doing
have
that,
goggles
Rory,
that are upside down.
you see yourself in front of a door.
Do I recognize the door?
No.
Do I
And
have
as you knock in front of it,
do I have
you have
anything
what?
on me? Do I have I still have the orb that the original Sunbreaker with the memory. Is that
You
on,
do.
Is that on me?
Yes. And as you knock on the door, you see Elise opening up the door, putting on his gloves. Tilith?
Do I have?
Some...
Can I speak?
No, if only you could.
Can I blink?
No.
God,
You are
I'm
no
not-
longer in control, but you can see though what's happening.
Oh.
Hello, Elise. Hello. Is something wrong? No. You look unwell. Are you? Do you need medicine? Perhaps something to eat? You feel yourself smile as you begin to take wild shape. Elise's eyes go wide as you form into a silverback gorilla, filling up the
Oh
space of
no.
the doorway cracking. Elise begins to step back. What are you doing? Taking back what is mine. As you hear it all from upstairs, everyone.
A wizard, right? He's got to realize there's something going on.
We got the earwormies out, right?
As you are working on that, Rory,
Also, how
roll
did she get all the way
initiative
up there
for
so
me
quickly?
with Elise. Oh, because you see, this was one of those things. It's just everything happening simultaneously.
Oh
That's
wait,
crazy.
she has Misty Step. She could have just Misty Step.
Damn it! Why did
Crazy.
I roll well this time? 18.
What'd you get?
18.
Oh, wonderful! You get to
Wait,
go
can you
first before the
portend that
squishy
differently?
wizard.
Oh God, yes, I got a 5.
If she was in control of her
I
body,
can't.
she
Don't
could.
have to be. It's a futural trait.
Nice.
Why would you do that though?
They don't get to control my thoughts.
If it's something you can cast with your mind and they can't
You know
control
what?
your thoughts,
You know what?
then
That's fair. That might be a mistake, but that's fair. As you,
Now, did,
as what?
did it speak?
Are we doing it or
No,
we're not
we're
doing
doing
it?
it. But did it? Now I turned into a gorilla, and then it said to take back what is ours. I'm incapable of speaking as a druid. He would know that as a wizard.
I'm not saying that he doesn't.
I'm just saying. It's
Are you
impossible.
going first,
Oh
or
no,
is
no,
he?
he's going first.
All right. So as you do this, Elise's eye goes wide as he holds up his hands. Tilith, please don't. And he just opens up his palm. As you see, small little bit of energy.
GM,
Don't make me. Yes.
I would like to, as I am trying to fish this tadpole out of my wife's ear, cast Find Familiar and summon a hawk
Cool hawk.
to go investigate what is occurring upstairs.
How
actually,
long?
Ow! Post haste.
do
Actually,
we hear
what?
any of that commotion? Because that's a bunch like
We
a
heard the gorilla cracking the door.
It's about to. As you begin to cast, as you begin to hear, as everyone's pulling everything out, you see Elise open up his hand. I'm so sorry, Tilith. As the energy begins to go up, he closes it. And you feel your whole body as he begins to close his hand down. And he holds you. Don't make me hurt you.
Yay!
So,
I would like to opt to fail.
as you do that, we will end tonight.
Ah!
what?
As Elephas goes to hold you and not hurt you.
Elise?
A hawk coming in through the window itself.
Ah!
Maha successfully pulling the tadpole from Lani's ear.
I want
You
to
go.
crush that under my boot.
we go to a different place. Someplace a little bit softer. There's music playing in the background. A small little dinner at the table. And a dwarven woman with a child. A face that you remember. A cleric that helped you in the beginning. And she, slowly eating her food, lost in thought. Her son falling asleep at the table. She looks at him lovingly, the way that a mother looks at a baby. And gently picks him up, brings him over to bed, tucks him in. And she contemplates. And she looks through the window, wondering, where could her friends be? And somewhere, sometime elsewhere, not really sure. Maybe in the future, maybe in the present. You see an individual all dressed in white, raked in, with a half mask over his mouth, laughing. Vendella with his migonettes by the campfire. They seem to be telling joke, talking about food. And you see Vendella looking at all of them. And even though you can't see it underneath his mask, maybe a smile. And as we continue, perhaps in the same evening, there's a darker place. An individual with long platinum white hair. Athletically built, strong in her face and in her features. Crimson red eyes. Sitting at a table. Slowly passing her fingers along a wine cup. Mistress Theridris, do you have a moment? Yes, Elizabeth. I don't mean to interrupt. I do know that you do appreciate your time, but I do distaste when you stutter, Ilza. Correct. I mean no disrespect, my liege. We believe that we have found their location. My men are ready to begin movement. At your command. And she just pushes the cup of wine over. No. What? Did I stutter? Ilzat? No. No. Not at all, my liege. I completely understand. We wait. She stands up and she gently puts her thumb against his chin. Do you remember when I talk to you about real power, Ilzat? Yes. How does it feel to know that I have more power in this dumb than you do in your thousands of agents? Humbling, my queen. And on that, we will end tonight. Not everyone's having a good evening. Thank you so much for being here with us, and thank you for taking a moment to go and see the inner workings of everything that's going on. We appreciate you. Thank you for your follows. Thank you for your subscriptions. Have a great night, everyone. Be safe. Wash your hands. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.